Hi, I'm Dave from Military Antiques Toronto, and this is just some of the stuff that walked in the door. So, people collect everything. You never know what they're going to collect. This is an ME109 tire. How do I know? Because it came with paperwork saying it's an ME109 tire. More importantly, a little backstory. Not on this, but I don't know, 30 years ago, 25 years ago, something like that. I went to shows in Kentucky, and I don't know if I was setting up or, yeah, I think I was setting up. So we didn't have a lot of money, so there was a bunch of us in a room. Like, we'd stick 10, 15 guys in a room because, hey, we were trying to save money, and you know, Red Roof Inn is where you went because it was cheapest, right? So you each owed like $4 or whatever. Now I don't do that anymore. But my friend, who I don't talk to anymore because he's crazy, after 40 years has lost his mind. I guess he got mental health issues. It's unfortunate, but he won't accept any help. So, but he had bought 4 of these at the show, and we'd rented a minivan, and there was 4 of us in the van coming back, plus all the stuff we bought, plus whatever we took down. And Chuck decided, yes, his name's Chuck, decided that, you know, we were always in a hurry to get up and get going, and we should take our time and, you know, live life differently. Well, it's Sunday morning, first thing in the morning. It's a 12 to 14 hour drive depending on customs and the weather and everything else, because you got to cross the border. And he decided to dawdle. So we went and loaded the vehicle because we knew we had to go. So the van's loaded. He comes down with his 4 ME109 tires and goes, "Where am I going to put them?" I'm like, "You get to repack the van. You're the idiot who bought these. You're the idiot who wouldn't get up and join us to try and pack and get ready and get going. So we're an hour plus behind because of you. So you're driving for starters, and you get to reload the van." He spent about an hour reloading the van, so now we're 2 hours behind. And I think he still has those. No, he probably lost them. He lost his house, so he probably doesn't have the 109 tires anymore. He won't see this video, unfortunately, because he's crazy. Maybe someone will tell him. I don't know. But yes, ME109 tire, whatever. I guess if you're collecting it, buy it piece by piece. But yes, that's my story of a ME109 tire. So I got another one now, but this one's mine, not his, so I can sell it. So there's that. French Sappers and Pompiers helmet. Walked in the door. It's got a chrome cantle on the top. Obviously, it's an Adrian style helmet with the Sappers and Pompiers cap badge on the front. No liner. You know, I'm sure it's been post-war reissued because of the chrome, etc. I believe now they're wearing a gilt gold-colored fire helmet, which looks nothing like this. But you know what? Walked in the door. It wasn't $1 million. I said, you know what? I'll buy that, and we'll get it up on the website and get it sold one day. But whatever. It's just more stuff, right? So then we came to the boots. These are actually on the website now. By the time you see this, these boots are on the website, but not today. Well, by the time this video is, you will. So Eastern Front boots. I've had these before. Standard felt uppers. I don't believe there's any felt inside. I could be wrong. You know what? Let's check. They came this way. They were stuffed with newspaper, and I didn't look. Yes, they are felt lined inside. Not something that turns up every day, because I guess just like, you know, everything else, the stuff gets used and falls apart, right? So, and the little dog got the piece of paper, so maybe he's going to be interested in chasing that. Not my dog. That's okay. So, nice pair of World War II Eastern Front boots. German, of course. Something different. And then you have these. I think this would be considered sentry boots because they're so huge. These things are massive, and that's being polite. I couldn't find any markings on them. Felt again, very thick felt. And wooden soles. Obviously they had that for, I guess, to keep the cold out. Truthfully, I've never worn wooden soled boots, so what I know, I'm not Dutch. Maybe I would have to do that if you're Dutch, because you wear wooden soled shoes, don't you know? Or wooden shoes. I'm just being punny. Anyways, nice set of boots, huge size. They're obviously oversized so they could fit anyone while standing out in the cold Russian winter, which I'm sure kind of sucked because personally I like the heat. I don't really like the cold. And hey, wait, I'm Norwegian and I don't like the cold. That should tell you something. But whatever. So Nice pair of boots. I've never had this pattern before. I've had lots of these, but not this pattern. So Sentry boots, they're cool. They'll be on the website by the time you see this video. If they're gone, they're gone. If they're there, they're there. Everywhere I look, they seem to be sold out. So cool stuff. Follow me on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Check out the website, militaryantiquestoronto.com. We're always listing stuff on the website. 5 days a week we're listing stuff on the website. And it's always cheaper on the website because it's in Canadian funds. So stop buying on eBay. I tell people, they still do it. I don't get it. Whatever. You don't want to listen, don't listen. I'll take the money. It's all good. That's about it for today. Thanks for looking. Take care. Bye.